What's up, everybody, and welcome to season 3 of Nerd Daddies, where dad's just balancing real life, family, and our love for all things nerdy, like games, movie, tech, pop culture, and everything in between. So get ready for a new season, new episodes, and the same dad energy. So grab your controller, roll initiative, and let's get nerdy. Welcome back, guys. This, of course, is Logan, and I got TJ here with me. We're Nerd Daddies, and we're back.
Season 3, baby.
Yeah, season
This is
3.
this is it.
We're making the comeback.
I
So
was gonna say, don't call it a comeback.
yeah. So we're out for about a year, and we really just that was enough time for us, to, I guess, to reflect and want to, finally get back into the swing of things.
Yep, come back to the fans, bring it back to y'all.
Yeah, exactly. Um, I mean, if you want to go ahead and do like kind of what's been going on with you, just to kind of update everybody,
Yeah, it's
and
kind of like
then
a year-end review.
yeah,
That's what
kind of
it
like a
feels
year
like.
in review. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I can't even remember like what we talked about in the last episode. Like that's how
Man,
long, that's how long
yeah.
ago it was.
Oh, it was crazy. I mean, shoot, a lot has happened, especially for me last year. Um, I mean, I survived another year with two
Yeah,
kids, so we'll take that. Changing
that
job,
says a lot.
yeah, got a new job, so that was a huge change as well. I'm back at the old company I used to work for.
It's coming back full circle.
Yeah, no. So in total, I've worked for two companies my whole entire IT
Yeah.
career. So I mean, hey,
That's not bad though. Like I
I'll
hear
take it.
horror stories of like people getting started in IT and kind of having to jump everywhere.
Well, I think a lot of people that do that, and truthfully, that's a lot of people in our age and younger. They hop around. It's because they're trying to get as much money as they possibly can, as
Yeah,
quick as they can. And I mean, there is no like loyalty to companies, and I mean, I get it.
yeah,
'Cause, I mean, I don't fully have loyalty to any company I ever work for, so unless, I've been there so long that I feel like they've actually treated me the way I should, which, I mean, where I'm at now, I mean, that's the reason I came back is because I loved it so much the first time, but
yeah.
the reason I left the first time is they started outsourcing, so but now they've been on a good pace of not outsourcing and even talking now about, "Hey, we need to utilize more of our employees instead of using contractors." So I'm like,
Yeah.
that's always a good sign. I think so.
Yeah, I would agree. So it's crazy seeing companies do that. Like they'll outsource and then all of a sudden they go right back to like staying in house.
Yep. Oh yeah. So I mean, hey, we'll take it. So
And that's always a dread too when the company you work for starts outsourcing. Like that's like when I did security, and it was really not the same, but kind of similar. But like they outsourced the security group, and like I felt like my time was coming. And I was like,
yeah.
better
Yeah.
leave when I can.
Hmm. Yep. Nope. I understand that 100%.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, really, that was the biggest change last year for me.
yeah,
Trying to remember really, because like last year, I feel like it just blew by like instantly. It was
dude.
just here and gone.
It felt like the longest year, and also it felt like the fastest year. Like it's like all at
Yeah.
once. Like
Oh yeah.
at times it felt like it was forever, and then other times it just flew by. Like
Hmm.
I don't like,
No, I get that. So
even thinking back. Like, I was like reflecting back on the year. It's like a lot has happened and a lot has changed, but it also feels like it hasn't, right? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. But hey, new year. and to start fresh with everything else again. So,
Yeah.
and it's funny because we've already booked like our like beach vacation and stuff for the year, and it's like 5 months from now, and I'm like, okay, can it be like, can we just go to the beach now?
Already starting to count down.
I know, right? I was like, I think I took like 2 weeks off for Christmas break because the oldest is in public school, and their schools are closed for like 2 weeks,
Oh, yeah.
and it's just, I mean, might as well.
Yeah. I think it was
The
like
way the
19
way
days to be exact, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the way Christmas fell and New Year's fell, like, I had to use very little PTO to take it all off, so it was kinda
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. That's why I like
So,
working for the company I do because like we always do a winter break. So
yeah.
it's usually generally like a week to a week and a half.
Mhm.
So like I like that, and then now it lines up with our son's like break for school because now he's in uh not first grade, shit, kindergarten. So
Yeah, kindergarten, yeah. Finally in elementary school, so,
yep, yep. So
yeah. We've got until August for our youngest to be in elementary school, and then that's when we don't have to pay for daycare anymore, and that's when
oh
it's gonna
man,
be awesome.
that's gonna be great. Like
Get a pay raise then.
I feel for like when people had like say they have kids at daycare, like dude, it's
It
not cheap.
is it's more per month than our mortgage, and that is
It's
just it's ridiculous.
that is crazy,
It's
dude.
it's it's bad. It's bad how expensive it's gotten.
It's gotten worse. Like when we first started having
Mhm.
kids, like it was doable. Like
Oh, yeah.
it wasn't that bad. And then
Like, your really top, most expensive daycares were, like, almost 200.
yeah,
Well, I would say, like, 150 to 180 a week,
yeah,
probably.
not even
And
200.
now yeah, now it's, like, 300-400 a week almost.
That's
So,
just wild, dude.
it's insane.
And like
That's why I'm like, "Man."
we talk about it, but like we lucked out because like with COVID, and then we had the what was the what they call it? What was it stipends? It wasn't stipends.
They did well, the government gave out, like, I guess
What
I
is that
guess you could
called?
say aid, some kinda
Yeah, it was like
child daycare aid or whatever.
yeah, they
Yeah.
gave out aid. That helped. And then my wife, she started working at the daycare our son goes to. And so with that, that was free childcare. So I was like,
That
yeah,
super helped. Yeah.
yeah, we're set. Like
Yeah.
it hurt because it's like a cut in pay for her, like coming from where she came from, coming from the bank to there. It was kind of a
Yeah.
cut, but also with the offset of not having to pay for childcare, that kind of made up for
Oh, yeah. No, I would agree. That's well
it.
worth it, though, so
Yeah, I look back at it, and I'm like, damn, how like what would it have been like? Like, how could we have done it? Like, I don't see how people do it now, like with multiple kids. Like, our kids, our son's daycare, there's like some families with two, three, four kids, like all young. I'm like, how are you doing it?
that yeah, I don't know about that. I couldn't. I could not. So, um, but yeah, let's see. I did have a couple of things I wanna add before we get into kind of what our main gist of things is,
Yeah,
but we can kinda go over that as well. So we're kinda doing things a little different this season. It's not gonna be as, like, outlined as much as we did in the past. Kind of more open discussion type deals. Um, I mean, we'll still talk about, games and what's coming new and all that kind of stuff because I mean, I always look at that stuff and see it daily, so why not talk about it?
yeah, same.
But we do want to get into more of a wide variety of things. Like this episode, we're going to focus kind of actually on sports, college football to be exact.
Yeah,
Um, in our little second half part of it. And then who knows? We'll go real techie stuff. We'll go video games, or we'll go movies. We'll go Pokemon cards. Who knows? Probably won't do that, but I'm just
philosophy.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, philosophy.
Topics are endless.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll get into the gist of it, and I know, and maybe we can even talk because I know I um, started writing a book, like a high epic fantasy like novel. So maybe we could talk about that and stuff. So
Yeah.
we can get into everything. So
Yeah. That's what I'm excited about too. Like I love having open-ended conversations, especially about things that I'm passionate about. Like if you can get me on a topic that I love,
yeah,
like I could go on forever.
yeah.
So, like, I'm very excited for it.
Oh yeah. Um. So if you don't have anything else you want to kind of like plug in here, I've got a couple things to mention,
Uh,
and then we can kind of go straight into our main topic, I guess.
yeah. I'll add a couple things about like you touched on like what's changed for the year. It's, like I already mentioned, my son's a kindergarten graduated pre-K, so now we have officially a kid in public school, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
not so bad. It's I wouldn't say eventful, but it's something. It's different for me because my wife coming from public school, it's like spent her whole life in public school, and I came from private school. So it's a whole new world for me, a whole new
Yeah, but yeah,
culture.
I feel like your version of private school is like so private it might as well have been like borderline homeschooled.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was like by the end, it was pretty much what you would do for homeschool.
Because
Like
didn't you just have like what like were you the only senior or like at the end of the year or yeah.
yeah, I was the only one to
So
graduate, so
yeah,
there's
which is
that.
crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy. Because I
it's
think
like
I mean, I went to public schools and I think I had like 500 something people that I graduated
God,
with, something like
dude.
that. So
And see, I had begged my parents to like put me in public school like towards the end, especially
yeah.
when they like switched curriculum and they went away mostly from having teachers, and it was
Mhm.
kind of it was like go at your own pace type of curriculum.
Yeah.
And then that last year they switched the curriculum again, and it was even more like at your own pace. It was literally DVDs of other teachers in other classroom teaching a subject.
You probably would have been so much better just doing a homeschool at that point.
Oh, dude, like it's like I think about it every now and then, and just wish I could have like I don't
I
know
feel
begged my
like
parents
so
more.
yeah. Well, I feel like because my best friend, he's got his sister was homeschooled,
Yeah,
and I feel like seeing her path and stuff too. I feel like they learn more and
yeah,
retain the knowledge better from homeschooling.
yeah. And I think it also depends on how you learn. I think
Yeah.
as far as me, I do better in a setting like a classroom setting.
Well,
And
but the only downside too is you get the social aspect of it. I
yeah,
think is lacking. I know they have like groups where you can join and you go do this and that stuff as like
yeah.
field trip things per week, but I
I
don't
think we've actually ran into
know.
those at the park a couple times where they're having like a
Yeah.
homeschool meetup.
Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah. So
But and it's like and I only wanted to do like focus on subjects that I'm good at. Like history, like I could knock out history like crazy.
I
Science
love
too.
I loved history and science in school.
That was my shit. And
Yeah.
so like when it came to math and English, those are like subjects I'm not really crazy about.
Mhm.
So I suffered a lot in those subjects because, of course, I'm not gonna be motivated to do that
Yeah.
and do it on my own. So that was like what for me. Like I feel like that's where like it could have helped being in a classroom setting more
Yeah.
so.
And no lie, the more and more I look at it, um, I don't think I use any aspect of what I learned in school.
Yeah,
How about
Especially
this? Up
dudes.
until up through high school, maybe in
Yeah,
college, like some of like because I was more of a technical college that technical degree I went through
yeah.
for IT, and there were certain tasks and project management type stuff that I've learned there. So those things I kind of keep going on with, but
Yeah,
overall, like I don't learn. No, I don't learn use any of that kind of stuff
I think
anymore.
we've touched on this before too. I won't
Oh yeah,
get fully into this rant or whatever whatever you call it, tangent.
yeah.
But school, especially modern day schooling, and
Hmm.
what like we think of as like school, is not like we're not teaching kids to learn. Like it's not they're not going to learn everything like knowledge that is going to help them. It's going to help them, especially when they grow up or go out in the world. It's more or
I
less we're
know, not at
teaching
all.
kids to pass a test.
Yeah,
Like we have these test
especially.
scores. Like here,
Oh
this is
yeah,
what you need to learn to pass the test, and then that's it.
it is, and that's how it is with like state run these state mandated tests that they do. Like
Yeah,
essentially, oh, you can't get to this level in this test, then okay, well we're holding you back.
yeah. Like
I'm
we're
like,
teaching kids to
okay,
pass a test. That's all we're
so
doing.
so we'll just say that like I think in where we are, third grade is when they start doing the state tests.
Yeah,
And so if your kid is great at every subject, but we'll just say math, that could potentially hold your kid back just because they're not that good with math. They're good with everything else but math. I'm
see,
like, that makes no sense.
no, that's just
If that
crazy.
was the case, then everybody in the entire world would be held back and we would just be all dumb as shit. So,
Yeah, and like also too, I'm under the belief that like we're also raising kid or preparing kids for the
mhm.
workforce, not
Oh
to
yeah.
go out and thrive in the world, but we're we're getting them ready for the workforce. So corporate they can be used by corporations. And I won't get much more into it. I'll spare you,
Yeah, we could talk
but
about that some other time, definitely. That could be a whole long conversation.
yeah.
But yeah, oh, that all the school talk. This is actually our 20th year and our 20-year anniversary from graduating high school this year.
God damn. Wait, you graduated a year earlier than me though, didn't you?
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah, so I graduated '07.
Oh, never mind then. Well,
Yeah.
fuck you too. Whatever.
I think also like the way I think it was the way my birthday fell too, and I think my parents also like chose to hold me back to
Oh, okay.
make sure I was like good.
Well, see, I have a June birthday, so it was weird. I could either have waited a year to start kindergarten or gone the same year that I turned 5.
Yeah.
So
So
either
you
way,
went did you go
I
when you
went when
started
I
5?
yeah.
Started
So
5. Turned 5.
I turned 5. I started 5. Turned 5. Yeah.
Yeah. I think my
So,
parents I think it was essentially they had the same choice too. Because that
mhm.
was what beginning of August. So I think they had that choice, and I think they pretty much chose to like give me one more year to make sure I was good.
Yeah, and I get that. And
Yeah,
if I'd probably been held till wait another year, I might have done better too. Who knows?
yeah,
But I'm cool. I don't care. I'm cool. I'm good where I'm at. So
yeah.
I'm higher on the food chain than I ever thought I would be. So
I mean, like looking back to like where I came from, especially like my hometown, where I
yeah,
come from, like one stoplight, Dollar General, like I've come a long way.
it's funny though because like I would rather go back to living like that
Oh,
in a much smaller town than a big
yeah.
town or a big city. I'd rather live in a small town than a big city kind of deal.
See, I don't mind the small city living, but I don't know. Like I don't know. I think my hometown's a lot smaller than your hometown, though, right? And
It
we looked
is.
it up
Yeah,
before.
well,
Yeah,
yeah, mine has
yeah.
grown quite a bit since I've been gone, so
I've talked about this before too with somebody at
yeah.
work is because she's from Detroit, so big city,
Mhm.
and she's all about living and she wants to live out in the country, live in little cities. And I'm like, man, see, I've come from the little city, and it's just kind of opposite. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just curious, is like most everybody like that? Like, if you came from a big city, you want to go to a small city or a small town, and vice versa, a small town, and you want to live. I don't necessarily like. I feel like where we're at now is perfect for
Mhm.
us because I feel like
I
we're.
yeah.
It's like a big. It's. I mean, it's a
It's
big
a big
city.
small city. It's a big small city kinda deal.
Yeah,
And,
I
I
like
mean,
to say
there
it's
it's
the biggest small city.
yeah. I mean, and it's growing, growing, and growing every single
Oh,
year like
shit, dude.
crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
just down the road, they're putting, like, another giant apartment complex. They tore down a
Dude,
bunch of land and cleared a mountain just to build some apartments. I'm
God,
like, "Dude, that's
dude,
enough
everywhere I
apartment."
turn around, it's like they're building houses. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. I just want, like 10 acres, 5 or 10 acres, and just build a house on it and live far enough away. But I don't wanna
See,
live,
I
like, an
would,
hour away from, like, work and stuff kinda deal.
yeah.
So
So I wouldn't mind being like that out in the country, but being like close enough to the city. Like
exactly.
that, I don't mind.
Yeah. Like, I think it's,
Especially,
like, 22-minute drive on a good day to work to get to
yeah.
downtown from where I'm at. I
Shit,
would
I'm
be fine
spoiled.
with I would be yeah, you are. You and my wife both.
Yeah.
But, I would be I'd be cool with, I don't know, I guess I could go with at least 40-minute drive if it meant the perfect land. The perfect. It had to be absolutely perfect,
Yeah.
though. But, yeah, one day. Maybe I'll just be maybe I can convince my job just to let me do full-time work from home.
Hey, start
That
a
would be
company,
great.
man.
Yeah,
I I feel like this would be a good topic for later, but I feel like that's where like
it
the
is.
downfall of society has come from, is we've gotten away from communes.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, I like the whole, like, family compound type things that people are doing. I mean, it's not
I
like
do
the
too.
people are, like they're not they're, like, a mile or so apart from each other, or at least a couple of acres between each family's house and stuff,
Yeah.
and I don't know, it's kinda cool.
It's like having their own small, like, village.
Yeah, exactly. And
Kinda
it's like
back to
it's funny,
basics.
yeah, one TikTok video I saw where this family, that's where they live in, like, a local family compound, and the main guy, he's like asked his wife, "What are we having for dinner?" And she said something that he didn't want, so he got in his side by side and drove to his parents' house, and was like, "What are we having for dinner?" And it's like some bland food, and he's like and then he goes over to his brother's house, and he's like, "What are we having for dinner?" He's like, "Oh, we're throwing some steaks on. You want us to throw you one on too?" And he's like, "Yeah," and then he's got it's like
Choose where you
I'm
eat
like,
dinner, that
"Yeah, exactly." So, I think that'd be great.
especially on days you don't know what you wanna eat.
Exactly, yeah, or you just don't feel like cooking, maybe somebody else is cooking enough, so
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. But, alright, I got two things I just kinda wanna cover, and then we can get right into it or whatever. Um, Lord of the Rings is back in theaters, and I
Oh
wanna go
my
see it so
god.
bad.
Dude, I'm
Um,
so hard just thinking about it.
it's what, the 25th year anniversary?
That's just
Um,
crazy.
and the thing is they're playing the extended editions in theaters. So, you have The Fellowship, which is almost 4 hours long.
God.
Then you have The Two Towers, which is around it's almost 4 hours too. It's like 5 minutes short of 4 hours long.
Yeah. It's
And
the
then The
shortest
Return of the
one, isn't it?
King. No, The Fellowship is actually the shortest.
What the
It's
fuck?
3 hours and 48 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah. And then The Two Towers is 3 hours and 55 minutes.
Uh,
And the Fellowship is exactly 50 minutes of extra, which is insane to have that much extra to a movie. It's
Exactly.
56 extra on the Two Towers, and then Return of the King is 4 hours and 23 minutes long.
Holy shit.
So, it's, it's almost it's almost 12 hours of movie,
Yeah.
and I
How
would
much extra, minutes did it add to the return?
53 minutes extra for the Return of the
53.
King.
Oh, damn,
Yeah.
dude. And those
So, I
movies
mean
by themselves are so fucking great.
oh,
And the
yeah, they are.
extended editions just make them that much better.
Oh, yeah. So, that's another topic that I wanna talk about too this season is Lord of the Rings, because there's a lot going on in that realm right now, um,
Oh, yeah.
with, who was it? Was it HBO that got the rights to it?
Think so.
Um,
But
I
that
think
might be
yeah, I
in
think
limbo right now with Netflix.
yeah, but I think that would still carry over
Okay.
with them. Either way, I mean, I'm fine with Netflix. They make good movies too, so
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind Netflix. I think
um,
the biggest worry for people is like the box office.
yeah, exactly. Um, and then besides that, really, it's just a couple of highlight things that are coming, like things, movies, and shows that are coming out this year. Um, Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the Game of Thrones extra show
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
That actually
Technically, it
premiered.
started yesterday.
Yeah, that premiered last night.
Yeah, so I didn't realize that when I made this list, and I'm like, I gotta watch it tonight. So,
Gosh. I'm
um,
contemplating whether or not to watch it or not. I still haven't,
yeah,
caught up on the other show. What was it?
The House of Dragons.
Yeah, I still haven't caught up on that one.
Yeah. Okay. Um, Here's another question: have you finally caught up on Stranger Things?
No, but I'm actually about to finish Mighty 9 today, like, I'm on their last episode,
Okay.
and so once I do that, I'm gonna start with Stranger Things. Promise.
Oh, that's another good one. Anime. We need to talk anime sometime soon too.
That'd be a good
Yeah.
topic.
Man, so many good ideas, man.
Yeah,
um, okay, we'll keep going. So January 18th, yesterday, the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. March 10th, One Piece season 2, live action.
yeah, I keep on
I
seeing
don't know
the
how
ads.
I don't know how you feel if you even watched the first season, but I thought it was great. Not someone coming from never seeing One Piece before.
Yeah.
The live action I thought was really good.
I
Um,
I'm thinking about doing the live action instead of try to catch up on the anime because
I
holy
truthfully, I wanna
fuck.
actually start the anime
Oh,
now.
damn.
Just from watching season 1 and then seeing the season 2 trailer,
Yeah,
I'm like, "Maybe I should actually just go watch it." I know it'll take me, like, forever to watch it, but I'm like, "Hey, I always need that kinda show to play in the background and stuff to listen to or watch kinda deal." So,
yeah.
and then we have April 8th is The Boys season 5. I'm
Okay.
even surprised they're coming out with another season. I thought they were kinda, like, done, but I'm cool
I
with
did
it.
too.
The show's awesome, truthfully.
Yeah.
Superhero with blood and gore, I'll take it. Um, then May 22nd, The Mandalorian Grogu movie.
Okay. How
I
do you feel about
I'm
that?
I'm excited to see it, but
Yeah.
I'm weary at the same time
Have you
because 'cause I'm
watched the
like,
last, season of Mandalorian?
"Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah."
Okay. See, I have
So
not.
oh, you haven't? Dang, dude, you gotta
No.
catch up.
Yeah,
Um,
I fell off the wagon for a lot of shows that.
yeah, and I get that, especially with how Disney, like, they just started throwing Star Wars out at
Oh, yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Because I will say that one show with the the kids that they made, I can't remember the name of it,
I know what you're talking about.
um, but it was very mediocre Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, um, but anyway, that's another topic, truthfully, we can get
Yeah.
into. I mean, there's so many big things we can talk about. The last thing I had on the list, and then I'll shut up. July 17th, The Odyssey. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Yes.
Um, it's essentially the aftermath of, what's it called? The Siege of Troy or the
Yeah.
movie Troy. It's not related to the movie Troy, but that era. It's supposedly after the after fact of
Yeah.
that. So, and it
And
looks really good.
I love those type of movies. Those like Gladiator, Troy.
Oh, yeah.
Um, shit, I can't even think.
Did you ever see Gladiator 2?
No, I never did. Like that was on my list, and I never watched it.
Yeah, you definitely need to check it out. It's pretty solid. Um, the actors they put in it, they played great. I think they did a good follow-up job with that
Yeah.
movie.
Uh,
It's not as great as the first one, but it still gets you a hard on for some gladiators. So
but isn't Daddy Pedro in it? Oh, Daddy
yes.
Pascal. Yeah.
Yes, he is,
Okay.
and Denzel Washington is too.
Oh shit, dude. I forget about him. Like he was such a top name in the early
Oh, yeah.
2000s. He's not out there like he used to
He
be anymore.
well, I just don't think he's making movies like he used to.
Yeah.
So and I was man, see, these are all things we can think about and talk about later. Is like Denzel Washington's another one of those actors though that I can't really think of a bad movie that he's in.
Yeah, there's not maybe if I see a list, but like nothing off the top of my head. Like
Yeah,
everything he touches is pretty much gold.
it really is. There was one movie, it's some train movie that he did. Um, Unstoppable. That's what it was.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
2010 movie with Chris Pine. Even that, I like went into it thinking, "Oh, this will be just a terrible movie," and I'm like, "Huh." It was actually pretty decent movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that I've only kind of looked up till like the summer because I haven't looked further because I don't know if much has been really released yet
There's
that I could think of. But
there's a huge slate this year is like from like me personally, I feel like this is a year that I'm actually excited about movies coming out and hitting
oh
theaters.
yeah,
Especially like
oh yeah.
superhero movies or like
Oh, and aren't they coming out with the Supergirl movie too this year?
yeah,
Right?
Supergirl,
Yeah.
Green Lantern show is coming out.
Yes.
Um and then you have Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday is coming out.
Oh, that's right.
Um
But that's not technically been announced, like, when it's coming out though, right? Or has it?
it has December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we got a year.
Yeah, and there's a couple other movies. Yeah, essentially, we have a year. Uh, there's a couple other movies I can't like not right off the top of my head, but like this year is like hopefully there's some bangers.
Yeah, I agree. It's a pretty solid year, I think, so.
Hey there, fantastic listeners. We hope you're enjoying this episode of the Nerd Daddies podcast. We wanted to take a quick moment to ask you for a small favor that would mean the world to us. If you're loving what you hear and appreciate the nerdy discussions and daddy anecdotes we bring to your ears, could you please take a moment to rate us on your favorite podcast platform? Giving us a 5-star rating helps us reach more fellow nerds and daddies like yourself. Your ratings and reviews not only boost our podcast visibility, but also provide valuable feedback for us to continue improving and delivering the content you love. So whether you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or any other platform, please take a moment to rate us 5 stars and leave us a positive review. It takes just a few seconds, but it makes a world of difference for us. We appreciate your ongoing support and can't thank you enough for being a part of our incredible community. Your ratings and reviews help us grow and continue bringing you the best of Nerd Daddies. Thank you so much, and now let's dive back into the nerdy goodness that awaits us in the rest of this episode.
Alright, guys, so we're gonna kinda get into more of our main topic after we kinda spilled our guts about what's happened the past year and what we're excited for this year. Um, I guess we're kinda diving into the more college football and NIL, and, off the top of my head, I can't even think of what portal
Oh yeah,
as
Transfer
well,
Portal.
the
Yeah,
transfer portal,
yeah.
and just kinda how we feel about that.
Yeah. I also I came prepared with a couple interesting facts about college football. If
Go
if
for
you
it.
wanted to hear and our listeners wanted to hear too, like and I also feel like this is a great topic for both of us because like even though like I think we both have our own levels of like nerdom. Uh,
Yeah.
proud to say we're both huge nerds. But
Yeah.
I think like we're also sport nerds. Like
Oh, 100%.
I know both of us, we love college football. I would say for myself, it's probably like my top sport. It might be up
Yeah.
there with baseball, but I go back and forth with baseball and college football, but college football is definitely up there.
Yeah, I would say college football is my number one. I'm every year more and more I follow college basketball. So that's
Yeah,
been growing. Um, I'm trying to get back into hockey again.
I'm
Mainly
right there
because I
with
want to
you,
start
hockey.
mainly because I want to start playing again too. So
Yeah,
I'm like, just get the mindset ready. Kind of deal.
yeah,
So but yeah, that yeah, I would say college football 100% my number one. And if y'all don't remember, the Florida Gators is my number one team, of course. So
yeah. And
they will always be.
I'm over here representing the Alabama Crimson Tide. Not that we need any representation. I didn't even plan it. I'm wearing my Alabama sweater. I wasn't even planning it today.
Nice.
It just worked out.
Yeah. So
But to kind of get into it, a couple of facts. So, do you know when the first game was played of college football?
that is a very good question. I do
Oh,
not know that.
yeah. So we go all the way 1869. So 4 years
Man,
after the Civil War, we have our first college football game between Rutgers and the University of New Jersey at the time. Now they're known as Princeton University.
that's crazy.
Yeah, like as I was looking up these like facts, I'm like, damn, 1869. That's 4 years. Like we just got over a Civil War, 4 years, and then college football. And then the
You said it was
rules,
New Jersey? New
yeah, so
Jersey? University of New Jersey?
yeah, but
Huh,
now known as Princeton.
Princeton.
But we didn't get our first set of rules. This is what's crazy. So like what are they doing out there? So they didn't get the first set of rules till 1876.
Like
They
rule
said,
like any rule?
yeah, I guess, or I think it was like a committee that actually like met together um, in Massachusetts, like Springfield, Massachusetts, came together and like imposed their own rules.
It's crazy. Like, how do you even play then if you don't have any rules to begin with?
Yeah, like I don't know. I guess it's just
It's pretty much
that's
a free for all. Like, you have the normal structure of the game, but there's no penalties, I guess, kind of deal.
yeah, I don't know. It's just that's what was interesting to me. Like you got your 7 years, and then you decide to like start to have like try to get some rules for the game. That's what's
Imagine putting like an Alabama or even a Florida defense against an 1869 offense.
oh my god. I don't even think they started throwing the ball until like it was long. It was well after that they didn't start throwing.
Really?
That would have been crazy, dude.
So it's all a run game from there.
Essentially, yeah. And then,
That's
oh, I forgot
crazy.
to
I'm gonna
mention.
have to look that up.
Do you know the score for the first game? I meant to for those. I forgot.
What was that?
6-4. Rutgers won.
How was scoring done?
That's
Because is it like single points for a
I. Th-
touchdown versus nowadays?
I think like reading it. I think that's what it like. That's what it looks like. But that's crazy. 6-4.
Dang, that's crazy.
And they had at least 100 spectators watching the game. Like 100.
100.
That's like damn. That's not maybe for back then that might have been a lot, but damn.
It's like that's like pee wee football right now.
I seriously like.
God, you like times that by 100 or more, and that's what you get now. It's
Oh,
insane.
dude! Like even at scrimmage games, like the spring scrimmage games for college
Oh
football,
yeah,
dude,
it's like
it's well into the thousands.
oh yeah, easily.
Yeah, like
So
I want to say the year we went, me and my wife went for Bama's in 2017. I think it was
mhm.
2016, 2017. They had I mean, it was well over 30,000 there,
That's insane.
and the stadium holds what 90,000, 100,000 now.
Yeah, weren't
So
y'all like 95 and then they upgraded a bunch of shit?
yeah, they essentially added
Yeah,
more
more
nosebleeds.
levels. Yeah. Just
that
keep building up.
I like that's how like they expand now. Is just let's just add more nosebleeds.
Yeah,
See how far up we can go.
that's just crazy. I think they're supposed to be doing some renovations like that this year for Florida too, and
And
expanding and upgrading. I'm like, geez. It to me, it's still wild that college football stadiums are so much larger than NFL stadiums.
dude, and like that, and the fan bases too, dude. Like,
Oh, they're much larger, yeah. Now, I
and,
will say, I mean, I am watching NFL more and more too, and following it more,
yeah.
but still not as religious as college.
See, I try it to watch NFL, and I'm enjoying the playoffs, and I say that,
Mhm.
and I've only watched part of the games. I'm not watching the
Yeah,
whole playoff game, but I'm
yeah,
watching part of
exactly.
the games. It's just like I don't know. It's just something missing for it, like for
It
me.
is, yeah. I was like, I caught the tail end of the Broncos Bills game,
Oh, that was a
and it
good
was
one.
just like the worst overtime ending for a team. The Bills did like what 3 pass interference in
Yes,
a row,
yeah,
and with the turnover and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, geez.
that was a wild
And what
finish.
really sucks is like for Broncos is they made it to the next round
Yeah,
and their starting quarterback is out injured
yeah,
with a freaking broken bone in his foot or ankle, something like that.
yeah.
So
First success Broncos have had in a while, and
since
they're
Tebow, FYI.
well, we got Peyton Manning. You can't skip Peyton Manning now.
Eh, Yeah, but I mean,
That Tebow rookie year was his rookie
I
year?
mean,
It
he
wasn't
took
his rookie year, was it?
it wasn't his
No.
rookie year, but he took them to the playoffs.
Yeah, that was a good. I remember watching that one, like that game. And see,
He
I
took them.
used to be into NFL, like especially through high school and college. But after that, I don't
Yeah,
know. It's just
yeah. I don't. Who knows, really? So, but anyway, we can get back on the topic here. So, 1876, our rules were initially set in football.
yeah,
That's crazy. Like what, 7 years
yeah,
in between?
yeah. And then I think it said, oh no, I misread that. I was gonna say it took them years for them to come up with the rules and guidelines, but I misread that.
Well,
But the first football radio broadcast for a game was 1921 between West Virginia and Pittsburgh.
like, was that like nationwide or just like
Yeah,
more locally or something?
yeah, it was. I mean, it was. So it was broadcast across the airwaves. So I would assume,
I mean,
but
that's still pretty
still,
cool though.
yeah. Pittsburgh won the game 21-13. If you if you're wondering.
21. So we're back to the normal structure of scoring at
Yeah,
this time,
yeah.
I guess. They finally developed our scoring that we have now.
I thought that's an
So,
interesting game too because I don't know if you follow like rivalries, but West Virginia and Pittsburgh that's like a big rivalry because I guess the two schools are right there up on each other and close to each other,
yeah.
and they like in recent years they've started playing again, and it's been some good games. I don't know if you've caught any in the last few years.
No, truthfully, I didn't even know it was that big of a rivalry until you just told me. So, yeah.
So
Now,
this
is it always one-sided though?
I think recently it's been mainly Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
but West Virginia like I think it was like kind of back and forth.
Okay.
They call it's the backyard brawl is the name of
Yeah.
it. So
Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's kind of better than the world's largest cocktail party like it is for us in Georgia.
yeah,
So,
I enjoy watching that game, except in recent years, like because I was born and raised in Georgia, but I hate Georgia with a passion.
yeah.
I'm
Well,
not. a Gator fan by any means, but I
Yeah,
hate, especially with like such a good rivalry. I hate that it's been so one sided in recent years.
yeah.
And,
Oh, I agree. 100% agree.
and then the name, like that's just like a big rivalry like that. And as much hate as the two teams have for each other, like that's such, I don't know. Like there's got to be
I
better
swear,
names.
though, if we had a quarterback that had common sense this year, I feel like we could have beat them this year.
Oh, dude, like
They struggled the entire first half with us, and the
yeah,
only reason they ended up winning is because our quarterback just sucked
yeah. There were
so
some
bad.
there were some bad calls in that game too. Like
Yeah, or our coach sucked too, but that's why he's gone.
yeah,
So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to check out you said West Virginia and Pittsburgh.
yeah,
I'll have to start checking that game out though every year if
because
they're playing.
they both used to be in the Big East when we had the Big East still, and then when
Yeah,
West Virginia left, I think first, or no, it might have been Pitt. Like one of them left, and like as soon as they left, like both split the conference. They stopped playing for several years.
yeah, okay.
So this
So
one I
yeah, that'll
thought.
be.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
This one I thought was going to be like much later. This is a lot earlier than I thought. So the like first radio broadcast. So first TV broadcast was in 1939 on NBC. I thought that was pretty early. I'm like, damn, 1939. Like I figured it would be well into maybe the 50s, the 60s, but I was not expecting 1939.
Because I guess at that point, I mean, not that many people had TVs still.
Yeah, and I mean there weren't really many channels, so
So I guess technically the TV came out first went public in 1926.
okay, so yeah, that's like what, 13 years.
Yeah. So I guess yeah, that makes more sense then. So,
And
huh?
so
That's
the
crazy.
game that was broadcasted was Fordham University and Waynesburg University. I've heard of Fordham, but
What?
I never heard of
Who?
Waynesburg. Yeah,
Yeah, I've never heard of any of those. That's hilarious. What
apparently,
odd colleges to have broadcast on TV?
yeah,
Somebody
and
had money. That's all I can think of. Is
yeah,
money was involved in that.
and Fordham won the game 34-7. So and
Dang.
apparently the viewership was estimated between 500 to 5,000, which is wild. That's like
Yeah.
typically you see like one number, like it's estimated to be like 2,500 viewers, but like 500 to 5,000, that's just wild.
That is. Man. I guess back then too, they probably didn't have a good way to record how many people are actually viewing
Yeah, like
because it was so. I mean, it was such. I mean, analog back then, and
it was
I mean,
pretty
it was
like
all antenna. There was no
yeah,
cable
it's
TV.
primitive. Like it was almost like
Yeah.
radio. It was just off the airwaves, essentially,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. You had to
Uh,
have the old rabbit ears
yeah,
just to watch. So, man,
we didn't get our first.
1939.
Yeah, we did get our first use of instant replay until 1963, which was Army versus Navy.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But yeah. And then college football, they didn't start doing rankings until 1939. So the same year as the TV broadcast, that's when they started doing rankings, which was just the AP poll. So they pretty much, if they were voted in a poll to be like number one, you were the champion at the end of the year.
Oh, so like no like national championship game?
They would have like the bowl games, and then like you would have your like I don't even think they did like one versus two, but it was like essentially at the end of the year, like what your record was and what you like ended in the AP poll.
You were the
Like,
champion.
yeah, you were crowned the
That's
champion,
crazy.
and
Huh.
that lasted so for 1939 till 98 until they came out with the BCS.
Dang. Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the BCS was around for a minute, but It was like what 98-14,
Yeah.
2014.
I mean, that the BCS needed to go away.
Yeah,
We needed more of a like, I don't understand why they didn't just go straight into doing, like, playoffs like they did with basketball. They were
I
already doing it with college basketball, why not do it with football?
yeah, I feel like and college basketball has been a great example, and it was used for arguments through the years, and they like
Mhm.
refuse to even like go towards it, which is
Yeah.
mind-boggling. But I think a lot of it had to do with the bowl games because there was money in the bowl games, like your Rose Bowl, your Sugar Bowl, like the
Mhm.
top ones didn't want to give
Yep.
up all that money, and
And
and so
now
that
and now we have teams that are just saying like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm not going to a bowl game, that's a waste of time. It means
yeah.
nothing to us."
Yeah, like bowl games are not. I feel like they're not what they used to be. Like every bowl season, I always look forward to it because it's like you almost had endless football. Like almost every
Yeah, oh
day you
yeah.
had a football game,
Yep.
and teams were going to put it on the line. They like the record, like they were trying to add to the record, go out in the bank, go into the next year with like leaving off on a win. And now it's just your Duke's Mayo Bowl. Like
Yeah.
to to me, it's
I
a joke compared to what it was.
Yeah, the Cheez-Its Bowl or whatever, where they
Yeah,
dump cheese like a bucket of Cheez-Its or something like that too on the coach. I mean, it's all stupid.
yeah,
I mean, at least we're in more than 4 teams in a playoff now.
yeah,
I think we need to get to that Sweet 16 spot like basketball,
yeah.
truthfully.
And
I think really need to get to that, and I think that'll be a good base for college football at that point.
yeah, I think so too. I think like the 12 team playoff is done good. The 4 team was just stupid because that's not a playoff.
Oh,
Like
it's not.
you
That's
can
your bet, yeah.
call it whatever you want, but that was not a playoff. And
Yeah.
like 12 teams, like I feel like they're ironing out the kinks. Like we're a lot better than we were when we first like expanded it. I think maybe give it a couple more years and then let Lex expand it again.
Yeah. No, I'd agree with that. I think we have some things to work out in college football. I say we like I have control of this shit, but I don't. Uh, I'm invested, man. What are you talking about? I
It's
buy
been all
apparel.
these years.
Like they need to work out the transfer portal because it's just free will on the transfer portal.
Dude, yeah, I
And
I I can't wait to get into that because like I can go all day on that. Like,
yeah, and then yeah, with the transfer portal and NIL deals, I feel like we'll just start going into it now.
yeah,
College football is essentially professional football.
yeah. It's a turned into a profession. It's turned into like essentially a minor league without official team affiliates.
Yeah.
And like I think like if if everything with especially NIL,
Yeah.
I think NIL has been great for the athlete. I don't think it's been great for sports. Uh, And like, and I was like, specify that. I highlight it. Like, it's great for the athlete. I think with a lot of these athletes coming in, the schools using them, like they're putting their bodies out there on the line, and
Mhm.
schools are making money off of. It's great for the athlete to be able to get something back and to be able to like have something to show for the effort and the work they're putting in. But
100%.
there needs to be a cap. There needs to be more of an outline because now you have kids making like well into the millions. Like we're talking like we had a rookie last year, Ryan Williams. Now he's a sophomore, making well into the millions of dollars. He's 17 years old. First college
Oh,
football
yeah.
game, he was 17 years old, making millions.
Yep.
So I don't know if it was if he had a contract or built into a contract or something worked out with the agent. But at that age, with that much money, that could do
18-year-old.
so much. Yeah, I got to do
An
something.
18-year-old making millions of dollars. They don't know what to do with that
Yeah, I can
anymore.
only imagine myself even
And
at this
so
age.
here's the thing though, is these kids get into college, starting making millions, and who's really kinda handling their money? 9 times out of 10, it's their parents.
Yeah,
And 9 times out of 10, their parents don't know what to do with that kind of money either.
yeah,
So, it either screws them over or they they abuse the transfer portal by
yeah,
bouncing around every single year to make more money.
yeah. Using it as leverage, like hitting
Yeah.
the transfer portals and
"Oh,
saying,
well, this team's giving me this much, but I really wanna come here, but what can you offer me?" Kinda I'm like, "Come on."
yeah, that's what needs to be ironed out and kind of like brought down on. I think they need to cap like as much money as the athletes can make, and then like cap the transfer portal.
Contracts.
Yeah, and it's since like
I
they do have contracts, but it's not like I think it's about a school to school basis.
Yeah, so my thing is, I think they need to have contracts like the NFL, where it's not, you sign a contract, okay, you're coming to play for the Florida Gators.
Yeah,
You sign a contract saying, "Hey, you're gonna play for this many years." And if you wanna break that contract somehow, it's a penalty, a money penalty of
yeah,
some sort. Or the team has to agree to let you go, kinda like in the NFL.
yeah,
Or trade, not necessarily trade,
yeah.
because, if they start doing that in college, then
It's done.
college is fucked.
It's over.
It's done. But essentially just release him from his contract so he can go to the transfer portal.
Yeah.
So, I think that will kind of, I guess, control the transfer portal more to where not everybody every single year, they're like, "Okay, time to go to a new school,
Yeah.
get more money here." I mean, there needs to be some control.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Because like you've got kids by their senior year have already been to 3 or 4 different schools, and it's like,
Yeah. And that there was like 4 or 5 points that I kinda wrote up here. Um, so the loss of, it's not really a good word for use it, but loss of amateurism or whatever. So they're not really, it's not really amateur sports anymore.
yeah,
They're professionals at that point because I mean, they are getting paid and all that kind of
yeah.
stuff. Um, it's more of a transactional culture that they're
Oh
developing.
yes. Definitely now.
Um
Like I
Oh,
would
yeah.
very much say so.
Um, then the disruption of team dynamics.
Yeah.
So, we'll just I guess I'll put it this way. So, if DJ Lagway on the Florida Gators, if he ended up being a superstar player like he was hopeful to be, and his first year he did great. Second year, if he did even wonderful his second year, and then his third year, he's like, I don't feel like our team's gonna be that great next year, so I'm gonna jump ship and go to another team."
Yeah. I'm gonna go to
What
Georgia.
kind of that just kinda screws the whole team dynamic
Yeah.
right there, because your team is, like, built up, "Oh, we got this great quarterback, we're gonna be awesome next year, we're gonna be able to race for the national championship, blah, blah, blah," and your quarterback's just like, fuck y'all, I don't care about you, I'm leaving.
I want more money.
I want more money, I don't care
Yeah.
about my team, I just want the money."
Yeah.
And I get some people some people will still argue too is they're they're putting their physical body in that way to where, they're probably done after college, and then their body's just shot from playing football
Yeah.
because the likelihood of, mm, what is it? What, the 3 or 5% of kids in college football go to the NFL,
Uh,
something like that, maybe less than
oh
that, I
yes.
don't even know,
It's
but,
yeah, it's not a huge number. It's not
it's
as like
very low.
if I'm a kid going through college, that's like gotta be very intimidating.
Yeah, oh yeah. Um, but they'll like, I know multiple people that'll argue that it's, like, why shouldn't they get paid? They're putting their body in harm's way, essentially.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, I'm not against them getting paid. I'm just against them ruining programs and jumping ship around and stuff."
Yeah.
So, I guess I'll put it in like my next topic or my next point that I had was it hurts smaller programs.
Yeah,
So, so for instance, the Florida Gators just got Tulane's head coach.
yeah,
And he turned that program around.
yeah,
So now he built that program up and he's just leaving.
yeah,
Now that
yeah.
has nothing to do with the players. That's a coaching thing, and that happens all the time. But and the Florida Gators will pay for that contract. So I mean that's not against that. But at that point, players start jumping ship with that coach.
Yeah.
Or players from other teams, like a lot of that we have some Georgia Tech players that are transferring to Florida because they want to go coach for the coaches that are going there
See,
and
that's
stuff like that.
crazy.
So all these teams that these kids are transferring to, they probably already built good relationships with their teammates
Yeah.
at these other smaller schools, and then they're just like jumping ship and stuff.
But even at your bigger schools too, like Alabama, like this year, like I feel like we're bleeding players right now. We've had so many hit the
Yeah.
transfer portal, and it's like what the hell? Like we didn't have terrible season by no means. I mean,
Yeah.
there was towards the end of the season, like it was rough. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
Oh no, I
It
agree.
was
Yeah,
it
I
was
agree.
not a great end to the season, but like they had a good run, and like these players, even our best wide receiver by almost by far, Isaiah Horton is hit the portal. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, like what you did this year, like if you stayed, just imagine what you could do to
It,
help the team.
and here's the thing: is I don't think Alabama has a bad team at all. I feel like they have a great team. I just think that all other teams have just stepped up a next level. That's the
Yeah,
thing. You
and that's
don't
another
have that
thing too.
one dominant team anymore.
Yeah,
It's not possible anymore.
and that's kind of made it more interesting too. Like,
Mhm.
um, it's like I kind of go back and forth on it. It has made it like more interesting too. It's kind of spread out the talent level.
Yeah.
Uh, and like because like we're like currently as we're talking, we got the national championship going on. We got Indiana University playing and Miami, like which is
Yeah.
just mentioning Indiana in the national championship is crazy. Like
I would have
I
I would have never thought that they would have ever been
no,
going
not
at this
not in
point.
a
But
million
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
So like just to me, like be able to see that that is cool.
Yeah.
Um, but then to like mentioning the transfer portal and then mentioning like NIL. So like I think another thing that needs to be mentioned or talked about like within like college football is tampering. You know
Yeah.
how many these kids are getting approached, or if they hit the
Mhm.
transfer portal, they're like getting approached. Hey, we're going to give you this much. Hell, we just
Yeah.
had our quarterback who decided Ty Simpson decided he was going to go to the NFL draft, which
That
he
doesn't make
wasn't
sense to me.
he wasn't terrible, and like he was a good. I mean, great. He was great at times, but when he was bad, he was bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
I don't think he's ready for that NFL level at all.
I was surprised he
Like
did
at all.
too, but
Yeah.
I'm to be honest, I'm kind of happy. But
Yeah. Probably need a
I,
change of pace.
yeah, and I
Same
hate
with
to be
us.
that. I hate to be that fan, but it's like because at times like his decision making in the moment was just awful.
Yeah.
But
I
he come out, he was gonna make the decision, go to NFL. So there was teams, there was University of Miami, Tennessee, and Ole Miss approached him trying to offer him millions of dollars. I think
Mhm.
he was saying Miami was offering up to $6 million if he was to not go
Jeez.
to the draft and transfer to Miami. I'm sorry, like
That's
that's not
wild.
cool. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, and see
especially for
that's
some of these
that's
teams.
it's just wild. And you also have like people like Carson Beck at Miami, who's like a 6th year senior or whatever you want to
Dude,
call it. I'm like, the dude graduated 2 years ago, and yet he's still able to play college football?
Seriously, dude. I forgot
Talk
he was
about
still in college
manipulating
football.
the system.
Seriously, dude.
Yeah,
I forgot he was still in college football to the beginning of the year, and they were
yeah,
like watching a Miami game, and they were talking about what
mhm.
the hell?
I mean, hey, he worked it to his own advantage, and, I mean, he's done good
Yeah.
at Miami, so
And
when
then,
Georgia was pretty much done with him.
yeah, that's what's crazy too.
Yeah.
He had such success at Georgia. And I say success. I think he was just surrounded by talent.
Oh, he
And
was, yeah.
and Georgia's more of a defensive team. When I think of Georgia, like all their successes has been mostly off their defense.
Yeah,
They have not had great quarterbacks.
yeah,
Like if I'm to measure their quarterbacks versus everyone else's, Georgia's always does not hold up.
yeah. No, I agree.
Even though like your national, like the pundits and your media, they always like glaze Georgia and their quarterbacks, but especially Carson Beck, like he was by no means a great quarterback.
Yeah, no, he's a very mediocre quarterback.
Yeah.
So, I think the pretty much the last thing I had on my list here was, as far as money goes with teams and building teams based on how much money you have, we'll truly see how LSU does with Lane Kiffin,
Oh,
because LSU pretty much gave Lane Kiffin, the most money cap that any college football team has to recruit. So, that
that's
will just
what's
that'll show that, if you have an unlimited amount of money to buy players, if your team is really gonna be good or not, kinda deal.
yeah. We're gonna see
Now, I
how
know.
truly good Kiffin is too.
Yeah, I hope he tanks hard. I know everybody at Florida wanted him so bad,
Yeah.
and the first time someone mentioned, "Oh, we wanna hire Lane Kiffin," I'm like, "Why? So he can leave in a couple of years and just trash our program from there? No."
That's like the thing. Like everybody's surprised about what he did, but like if you look at his track record, like he's
It's
staying
exactly
true.
what he does.
It's true to who he is.
Yeah.
It's like
He
a
wants he wants Alabama. That's all he wants.
yeah. That's his crown jewel, and I'm glad we didn't pursue him
Oh,
when Saban left. I'm kind of glad like DeBoer. Like I don't hate DeBoer. I think he was a great hire. Um,
oh, yeah.
I'm glad they went with DeBoer and not like with the Saban disciple or like whatever you want to call him. Like
Yeah. Well, this is what,
what
your 2nd year with DeBoer or 3rd?
that was his second year.
Yeah,
And
so I mean, he's doing great still. I'm
yeah,
sorry. He's still you gotta give him at least another year or 2, because he's still been pretty
yeah.
consistently good
I
at
think give
Alabama.
him five.
So,
Give him 5 years.
yeah.
And our our fan base as well because I mean he's not going
Well,
to be a
yeah, why
starter.
would you not
That's
be?
just not going to.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. But for him to be at least consistent and like to get wins against we were the only team to beat Georgia during the like regular season.
Yeah.
Like
I
like
think
come
I
on.
think your greatest of all time coaches are not gonna happen really anymore, I don't think.
No.
Because of in it I think a lot of it has to do with because of NIL and the transfer portal.
Yeah, it's
Because
shaking a lot of things up.
if you don't know how to use it and manipulate it to your own advantage,
Yeah.
it's your loss, truthfully. So,
And really that's why Saban got out when he did.
yeah, he saw it coming, and he's like, "Hell no." He's
Yeah.
like, "I can't do these illegal backdoor transactions anymore."
Oh man.
Hey, man, I'm just saying, that shit happened.
Oh,
We
I do. There was a podcast recently. I forget what the name of the podcast was. But Coach O Orgeron, who was with LSU, they had him on, and he was talking about it. About the only difference with NIL now is that they're coming in through the front door versus getting the money in the back door. I was like,
Yep, yep.
I was like, damn. Like, I mean,
I,
it's
I
true
think it's
though.
hilarious that he is like out there like spilling the truth about things that happened and such.
That's so Coach O. That like,
Yeah,
if anybody ever to do it, it's him, like, for sure.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and the whole like Kiffin like controversy, like whatever you want to call it, like it's. I think college needs to put in place like NFL has until a team is done with their season. You can't talk to the coach.
Yeah,
Like
no, I
they're
agree with that.
y'all. You have signing periods for players. You need to have like a signing period for coaches.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it was just the Wild West out there, and
It was.
Kiffin
It's so convoluted and messed up.
Kiffin didn't help by no means. Like
Oh no,
he's a fucking
he
troll.
rode that train like he wanted that. He loved it.
He's a
So,
fucking troll, and he just like you said, he loved it and basked in it.
oh yeah, he
Like
did. 100%.
last thing I'll say on as we're closing out on college football is like we talked about. Like I love college football. Loved it since like growing up all through high. Like I really came to love it through high school. Like
Uh-huh.
my dad like loved college football. Watched it. Like I've been around it almost my whole life.
Yeah.
But I really
Mhm.
came to love it in high school, and like I still want to love it so much. But like I feel like we've touched on like with the NIL, the transfer portal, like all these other things that surrounding college football now, it's like it's hard to come back to college football. Like the excitement for a preseason for me anymore is not there like it used to be. But now when the season does start, like that's when I kind of like get into it and I'm back into the swing of things and like excited for the games. But like I want to like have that love and that passion again. But like they've got to do something.
Yeah. Oh, they 100% need to do something. So, but hey, this is a great start to a new season. Definitely.
Oh yeah, great first
And
episode back.
I'm glad to be back doing it. I don't know about you. So,
Yeah, I like what I've touched on it before too. I think you said it before. Is like it's good for us, especially as parents now. Like as busy as our lives are, especially on like the weekends. That's like where we find our free time, and a lot of times we're busy. And
yeah.
us
Oh
be
yeah.
able to come together in this kind of format and shoot the shit, talk, have a
Yeah.
conversation is refreshing and great.
Yeah. Oh no, I agree. Um just another little side note too about like what's to come. Of course, right now you only hear me and TJ here. Um, of course, Alex will be joining us occasionally, not as often as he was before. Um, but I'm more hopeful for us to maybe try and get some other fellow nerd daddies on the show as well, um, and just keep going from there. We won't be releasing as many episodes, um, just because we feel like we can provide much more quality, robust episodes uh, for you guys instead of doing it like every 2 weeks or whatever we were before. It might be a little bit longer. We're hoping for maybe once a month, maybe sooner than that. We'll kind of it's gonna change. It's not gonna be as that consistent,
Yeah,
but we just want the quality to be there, and that's really what we're trying to work for. So,
yeah,
but
bringing forth the passion.
exactly. The episodes might be a little bit longer too, I guess. So
Yeah.
because of that. So, but either way, it's great being back. Season 3. We're gonna get this thing rolling like crazy. Like always, what we stated before in the past. Check out all of our social media accounts: Facebook, Twitter. I think we're on Instagram now. We're on
Yeah.
YouTube, TikTok. Trying,
Oh yeah,
I'm
the
tried to
tiki
start
talkie.
posting stuff on all of those. So, um, and of course, check out nerddaddies.com. Yeah, like and subscribe us on any of your favorite podcast platforms because we're on pretty much all of them, I guess right
Yeah.
now. Yeah. I can't think of one that we're not on. And if somebody knows one that we're not on that we should be on, please let us know. And I will put us on there instantly. So
We
I
need
will
to
be
get
like,
on it.
"What? We gotta get on it." So
And
but
if
yeah.
you're listening along and there's something like a subject or a topic you think you would like to hear us talk about, as always, shoot us a DM, a message, whatever you're on. Let us
Shoot,
know.
yeah. And of course, join our Discord because I'm cool with it, and if we could even talk off air about this, but I'm cool with it if people wanna just sit in and listen while we record, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you can interact and chat with us, while we do that, so just kinda adds another element. We'll try and post the schedules of when we're actually gonna do that,
Yeah.
for the future, but I think that'll be something kinda interesting that we can start doing,
Great idea.
so but anyway, that was great, fun episode,
Yeah.
and we'll see you guys, next time.
Thank you for sticking around.
Oh, yeah.
As as always.
Bye.
Bye.